He suffered head wounds and injuries to an arm and leg after he was hit while on a pedestrian crossing. Mr. Yuglev has been widely quoted since claims that Novichok was used in a chemical weapon attack on Russia's ex-crew military intelligence spy Sergei Skripal, 66, and his daughter Yulia, 33. Double Agent Skripal remains in hospital after the incident while Yulia is convalescing at an unknown location. Mr. Yuglev said, "I noticed that the car was going fast, not slowing down ahead of the crossing. I started to run and nearly reached the end of the crossing, when the car got me. To avoid getting under the wheels, he jumped on the bumper, and his head then crashed through the windscreen," according to reports. He has undergone an MRI scan on his head wound. Police are believed to be investigating the incident. CEN, collect Vladimir Yuglev helped to create Novichok, which was used to poison the Skripals. I noticed that the car was going fast, not slowing down ahead of the crossing. I started to run and nearly reached the end of the crossing, when the car got me. Vladimir Yuglev. Initial reports said the driver was an unidentified 70-year-old man who lived in a local village. The driver remained at the scene after the incident. Mr. Yuglev first synthesized Novichok in 1975. The development program was held at a secret laboratory complex in southwest Russia. He has said that the nerve agent used in Wiltshire could have come from Russia. Sen Vladimir Yuglev was hit by a car at a crossing in Moscow. Mr. Yuglev warned, "From the remains of the chemical agents in the blood, it is possible, with the aid of various types of analyses, to determine where the specific dose was produced and by whom." He said, "I suspect that modern methods of analysis have even improved on what we had some 30 years ago. The British, just like the Germans, are excellent chemists who can with one hint do what in Moscow is classified as top secret." He also spoke about how the agent could be transported and used in an assassination bid. "Agents should be transported in a container suitable for combat use," he said. "It is likely that within this container the chemical agents were put on some kind of carrier, cotton balls, powder, ready-made poisonous elements. All of the container's external surfaces must be covered in a degassing solution and wiped with a solvent. This would protect the attacker," he said. The former chemist cautioned, "Imagine that you are dealing with a murder and a killer has left his fingerprints all around the place, but they aren't in your data bank. You would only be able to identify him after you catch him." He raised concerns about the security of Russian nerve agent stocks after the collapse of the USSR. He said he could not exclude that some lab workers might have been tempted to sell toxic substances. He claimed the fact that the Skripals appear to be surviving the attack means they were only poisoned with a minuscule amount of the nerve agent. Novichok was designed in Soviet times as part of a program to make a new generation of chemical weapons, he said. He recalled a terrifying moment when he accidentally dropped a tiny amount of a Novichok-class agent on his hand. "I rinsed my hands with sulfuric acid and then put them under tap water," he said, adding it was the only way to survive. Another researcher, Andrei Zalesnyakov, was exposed in 1987 in a lab accident to a Novichok series nerve agent, and he died of multiple illnesses 5 years later.